Another day of the truck show. Another day of the fucking up my message. More and more and more. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know if y'all heard me. I said what it do, what it do. It's a rear points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses, non high vibrational human beings. Another day of the Trumpman show. Another day of the rise of the distractions of the false reality that's closing out. That's going to be able to affect me until it's not able to affect me anymore. Fucking up my mental health more day by day, not gonna lie, but I'm making it to your next day. I can only get away from so much people. Bring my crystals out. Another day that I know that the mother of my child is waking up and I want to see my son, but she don't give a fuck to call my mom or reach out to me to let me see him. She don't care. She don't care about him that much, or her personal reasons for whatever she thinks about me personally, and however that she would use to justify in her mind that is valid for her her keeping me away from my son. Can't believe I chose to put a baby in something like that, like a woman so dangerous like that. It's just, these women are wild, These women are wild. All of this is a test. I know all of this is abuse. I know all this has shocked me. This just shocked my whole central nervous system, It's fucked me up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I'm so scared. Cause I just know how life goes. Like I know people don't care no more until people get hurt. That's the reality of it, People never care when you're hurting. People never care when you're asking. People don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? It's sad to say, but that's why they say, love will get you killed. But it's better to be feared than to be loved, Because see, when you're feared, people know not to fuck with you, and they know what line not to cross. So therefore, they're gonna have respect because they know it's gonna be consequences. You hear what I'm saying? They know if they do something, regardless of whatever the consequences are around that, after whatever they do, they know something's gonna be done to them. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know not to do certain stuff, lines not to cross. But see, when people don't fear you, you know what I mean? They try to walk all over you. They're like, oh, I'm gonna just do this to you. They don't even care how it's gonna affect you because they know you're not gonna do nothing to them. It's the real fucking world, and that's why it's like I hate that. Like I'm on, like low key, I kind of hate that I'm on this positive shit, yo, for my son and trying to create a good example and all of that. Cause like I really want to kirk the fuck out, and I'm trying to hold that shit in more and more by the day. But I'm seeing how it's eating me alive, Cause it's like I'm really fucking mad, I'm trying my best to hold myself together as a good slave without having the money coming in, I'm still punished around because of how this shit is strategically designed. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't give a fuck. People would rather go along with, even with it still pulling tighter and tighter, which isn't making sense, talking about inflation and stuff and the living costs, right? People see that it's pulling where it's not making sense. It's already not making sense. But people would rather act like everything's fine than rebel against it in any way, out of fear. And it's just like, no matter how much they yank the rope tighter and tighter, people are just like, I'm gonna just keep being a slave, overwork myself, whatever, just so I'm not homeless. You know what I mean? That's how majority of people think or whatever. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. Look at this shit. Look how crazy this shit is, y'all. I'm just telling y'all real fucking spit. This is real life. This is fucking piss in this water bottle from when I pissed. I thought that I threw this shit away, and I just put this shit in. Y'all, like, my life is trifling. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Like, it's certain shit that I'm going through. If y'all would have went through, y'all would start crying, you know? I'm gonna be real. Like, when I say, like, I'm in survival, but this is what, I'm not saying that there's not, y'all know I shout out my hearing beings all the time. That's righteous, that's unnatural, you know? Like, if y'all understand, like, who we are and y'all don't have attached feelings, y'all know I shout y'all all the time. I'm not racist or none of that. But at the same time, let me let y'all know, the reason why I'm going through this is because of y'all, you know? Because of what y'all did to the planet. And, you know, how they divided themselves from here to live amongst me, you know what I'm saying, every day while we're enslaved. And it's just like the people that can't keep up or can't be a good slave enough are just in lack. And then everybody else just continues going on like they're not enslaved, you know? Like that conquer and division, man, I just want Mother Nature to hurry the fuck up. Like, I can't get to the day where it's like, all this shit isn't even here no more. Or our brothers and sisters just shut this shit down around all the abuse that we're living under, how they're abusing us, y'all. Like, they're tearing us up. And I told y'all that they're gonna prove the rope even more, where it's unlivable and all of that, to cause more confusion and for Kirk out while they're on their way out. You know, they're going to try to get as much of us as they can to spaz out around making life unlivable as, like, this shit closes out and the sun reveals who they are. I didn't even finish watching the video yesterday. I got to finish watching it, but on one of the videos, y'all, it was talking about people with animal DNA, and it was talking about how the features are going to start showing of the animals that they share DNA with. And I'm like, oh yeah, nah, that's real spill. That's real spill. That shit gonna start showing on their ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might get like a whole back of hair, you know what I'm saying, on some werewolf shit, like on some wild shit, because that's all their DNA and stuff. Is it raining? I think it's raining. I think it's raining, y'all. But it don't matter. They not freezing me. They not raining on me. I'm staying this bitch all day. You feel me? And if I go anywhere else, I'm getting on the bus from right here. And I'm not, and wherever, like, they're not freezing me. They not doing that weather shit. Them attacks with me today just because I'm homeless. And I don't have a car, and I don't got no one, and I don't got no family and shit. Like that shit is, nah. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, I want to get this EP out, but my mental health and my living situation, the abuse that I'm under, the genocidal system that I'm under is making it very, very hard for me to record, because I don't even have nowhere to record. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, a lot of these songs, y'all not gonna hear it because it doesn't sound bad at all. It doesn't sound like it was that type of situation. But I recorded a lot of these verses in like random ass staircases where I even had to find out when the staircase is like the most quiet, when there's less cars outside at whatever time, or early in the rising, to record in the staircase at like certain times to even get stuff clear enough where it catches it and shit. Just trifling ass shit just because of my situation, just to get the fucking EP done, because I don't even have a fucking car to record in. You know what I'm saying? Nor no one that would even let me record in their car. Like, I don't got nothing like that, you know? I can't even record in a public bathroom because it's like people will come in, you know, and stuff, and like can't record outside because they'll catch all the noise outside, you know. So you see, it's like I'm trying to chase a dream while I'm homeless, but this system is so biting. It's like you can't even fucking chase a dream from the ground up because you're fucking homeless. Like, you can't do shit, you know. That's why I'm taking so long, you know. I know I've been saying it, but today I'm gonna go over to the other Wally, and I'm gonna see if they got the headphones, and if they have them, I'm gonna get somebody to get them for me. And then, you know what I mean, I could be back recording. I could record tomorrow rising, you know, and knock those 2 verses out, and knock these other 3 songs out. Get the edit and hurry up and drop this EP. But I'm in hell though, yo. I'm in hell. I'm almost really starting to believe, y'all. You know, I'm almost really starting to believe that all this shit was put here really just not even as just a test, but really just to abuse us for a certain amount of time to see who's the strongest while getting abused through our division. You know, that's what I'm really starting to think, like, about this video game, how this shit is, because it's like I said, ain't nobody right now hurting more than the organic people of the planet, whether black man or black woman, that knows what they're living in. As the last of this shit is playing out, ain't nobody hurting more than us, you know. And then even more so, a neuromelanated being that knows what's going on as the shit is playing out, that's in the worst state of it, that's so-called homeless. Ain't nobody hurting more than us right now than a so-called black homeless person, a black woke or aware homeless person right now. Ain't nobody hurting more than us. You know, ain't nobody. You know? Ain't nobody, y'all. It's like every day we're being provoked to like spaz out, and somehow we just make it to the next day while people try to gaslight us while we get closer to this shit crashing. Everybody tries to make us seem like we're crazy, but we just keep going, you know? It's the tribulation, you know. Majority of people around you are just slaves. They're not even trying to figure out what they living in. They don't give a fuck. They're just shit. The government will tell them fucking do a handstand on your head and try to jump while you're on your head, and they'll attempt to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got no free mind, spirit thinking for themselves at all. Their brains are straight undeveloped. So it's like, you know, it's once you really realize what you're living in, it's an attack even being around that. You know, even being around people that's unaware, that feels like an attack. Because it's like you start not to be disrespectful, but you start feeling like damn, y'all motherfuckers is stupid as shit. Like, I don't even want to fucking be around you, even if I'm not even talking to you. I don't want to be in the same space as you. I don't want your energy. I don't want that dumbass energy and fucking docile sleep ass, you know what I mean, wanting to go along or make a way of reason of this system being up to make it make sense when it shouldn't be type of energy around me. I don't want that shit around me. Like, you know, we don't need no more Uncle Tom energy or Mother Rebecca energy. Like, we don't need none of that shit. Like, to be honest with y'all, we know more than enough as so-called black people right now to already crash this shit even faster. But it's portions of us that still want to play this shit. That's why I told y'all, like, I'm gonna be like, what do you call it? I ain't gonna front, y'all. As soon as our brothers and sisters give us permission to be on y'all ass, we gonna be on y'all ass. And I'm not even talking about the unnatural beings. I'm talking about the natural beings that put us in this shit. Because I don't care how much I'm about to get off of here, and I'm about to call 988. I'm about to have a conversation with them so I don't max out right now. Off the early, you know, off of my anger.